So we're back in Chinatown for part two. The first part was just a quick tour of Binondo, and this one's going to be a bit more of an investigation into some of the places that you wouldn't normally find. A little bit off the beaten track, and I've had some recommendations from people since I did the first one, and there's a lot more to be seen. So let's get on with it. I was recommended to go to this place, Dongbei Dumplings, and believe me, you wouldn't find it unless you were looking for it. It's right off the beaten track. And I was told to try their Hakaw Dumplings, but they don't make them anymore. And I said, oh, well, what other dumplings have you got? And they said, oh, we've just got a chive and pork dumpling and that's it. So they've told me of another place a bit further down the road, just near the Red Lanterns down there, where apparently we can get these delicious Hakaw dumplings. So this is going to be a long, hot investigation. I decided that we should take a quick detour on the way to the Dumpling Cafe and see if we could find some hopia, which by the way means good pastry in Hokkien. My investigations had led me to the understanding that there were two major brands of hopia, Ng Bee Tin and Holland. Ng Bee Tin was established right here in Binondo over 100 years ago, but now has something of the Jollibee chain store feel to it. Whereas Holland, on the other hand, exudes a more earthy, biscuit store kind of vibe. So we've got, this is the original mung bean hopia, and this one here is the custard hopia that I've been told is divine. Well, I took a bit of a detour, but I think I've made it to the right place, and it bills itself as Binondo's oldest fast food. It's been here since 1940. They opened it during the war, apparently. Hi. Can I video?
What?
Can I video? Yeah, so I want to order the Hakaw
What else?
dumpling,
Dumpling.
which is shrimp.
Yes. Hakaw is shrimp.
Okay. So these are my Hakaw noodles. I've got this here. Thank you. Yep. I've got some soy sauce. Alright. So these are calamansi. And there was some interest in the calamansis from the last episode because I didn't use them. But the idea is that you put soy sauce in, and then you squeeze the calamansi through a fork to try to catch the pips into the soy sauce to take the saltiness out of the soy sauce. Alright, we'll caught the pips. Alright, this is the famous Hakaw noodle, which is shrimp noodle. Soy sauce. Oh. Oh, yum. And the shrimp's not minced. It's pieces of shrimp. So there's some texture to it. While we're waiting for the pork dumplings, I've heard calamansi described as Filipino lime, but they're not. They're a bit they're a bit like a cross between a lime and an orange, and they smell like an orange, and they're not nearly as bitter as a lime. That's why I generally don't use them, because would you put orange juice in with your soy sauce? Probably not. But actually the mixture of the calamansi in with the soy, well, it was quite nice. It gave it just a little bit of a sort of a citrus tang to the saltiness of the soy sauce. Pork dumplings have arrived. Yes. Can you help me? Can you tell me what's inside? There's pork and
vegetable.
And vegetables.
Yes.
What sort of vegetable?
Mixed vegetable.
Can you tell me one? She's going to find out what vegetables while we have a taste test. And with this one, we'll have a little bit of the soy sauce and calamansi and a bit of chili. I think maybe it's chives. Oh, they're very nice. They're really moist inside. There's a kind of explosion of sauce inside the dumpling. So the vegetable isn't chives, it's kinchai. I don't know what that is. And she doesn't know what it is in English. And maybe there isn't an English equivalent. But yeah. And so the name of the restaurant is pronounced Chuan Ki. And if you're coming to Manila, I wouldn't probably make this my first port of call. But if you're in Binondo and you want something quick, check it out. After I paid the bill, I said, do you have a bathroom? A CR, as they call it here. And they said no, but if you go down the road, we have another restaurant called Mr. Ube. And if you tell them that you had something to eat there, they'll let me use their CR. How embarrassing. Excuse me, this is private. Now we're off to Raymond Lee's Panciteria, where we're going to have chicken and pancit noodles. Kim Heong Food Garden. Now we're trying to find Raymond Lee's Panciteria, but I've heard this place is pretty good. But boy, I don't know if it's open. Are you open? Okay, thanks. No. The lights are off. They say it's open. There's no one in there. And it looked closed. I think we might have to give it a miss. And that's one of the things about trying to do vlogs during a time of lockdown and coronavirus. Half the places are closed. And then half of those are serving only takeout. I asked the street vendor and he said that we're close. We're very close. Ah, there it is. Raymond Lee's, Panciteria. I want to come in and have roast chicken and pancit.
Yeah, best seller, Pancit Canton, 36 too.
Over here.
This is the menu for
That's the set
complete
menu.
meal, set meal.
205 pesos.
One
Chicken,
chicken,
soup, chicken, and a banana.
yeah, as I said.
And pancit. Right, okay. All right, well that's one option. And then the other option is to order a la carte off the menu. And these are the menus. I've decided to get the Canton Pancit noodles, which is noodles mixed with pork and squid and vegetables and things. The other one, which was roast chicken and pancit noodles, it just seems a little bit too big, but it's actually cheaper. That's 260 pesos. The Canton Pancit noodles I've ordered were 330 pesos. So I don't know why. I suppose there's a lot. But I'm looking forward to it. And a side note, just to clear up the mystery of what was the vegetable with the pork in the dumplings at the Chuan Ki, it was kinchai, and they didn't know what it was in English, and so I googled it, and it's parsley. So the Canton Pancit have arrived. Smells pretty good. The ubiquitous calamansi. See, if you don't strain it with a fork, that's what happens. All right, time for the taste test. It's really flavoursome. The noodles they've kind of got the consistency of instant noodles. I mean, it's nice, but it's not anything like I thought it would be. Hopia from Holland.
Holland? No.
Yeah.
Holland.
Would you like a piece? This one's the mung bean. Would you like to try a piece?
What's the flavor? Mango or pork?
This is the original. It's the mung bean.
Mango. I'll take one, huh?
Yeah, take one.
Yeah, it's
They've got the
mango.
little. The package like that. Sorry for the sloppy camera work. You're good?
Good.
It's very dry. It's delicious. What's in the middle?
Mango.
Mung bean.
Mango. M-O-N-G-O. Mango.
Mongo. I've got a custard hopia. Would you like a... Let's see if I can interest someone in a custard hopia. Would you like to try one? Custard hopia. Custard. This one's custard. No, that's enough. Okay. It's advised to get the original, which is the one we just had, and then the custard hopia. That's the bill? Thanks. So, custard. just the filling's different. You can taste the custard immediately, and it's really nice. I don't know which one I prefer. Hi, do you do fried Siopao? Right. Okay. This is the famous fried Siopao. Pork and mushroom. Alright, so Siopao fried. That's the filling. After my custard hopia, it's a little bit strange, but it's very nice, yeah. It's very good. So on the corner of Ongpin and Bahama Lane. Well, there's just so much more to do and see and definitely eat. But I can't possibly eat another thing. So I'll go and edit this up and hope that it gives you some idea of the multitude of different places and really delicious little restaurants and cafes that there are in Binondo Chinatown.